Oh, take a wee look. Don't normally go in the churches like that. Take a wee look here. Looks a pretty wee church, doesn't it? The steeple on the side of it. I like stonework like that there. The steeple's different stonework, so it must have been added on later. And the tower is different stonework again. That's been added on there a few times, I reckon. Now, I don't want to be out for trespassing. I need to be careful where we go here. There's nothing to say, nothing about dates or nothing. It's a nice wee church, but you see the original step going on. It's all wore down. They're getting the draft there now. Nice swamp could go in there. It's wore down that much. See, the gate's lying open too, isn't it? The wee buttresses. I wonder where they are when they built it. Probably would. Oh, graveyard and all behind. That's why the gate is open. Very dark out window. Not much light getting in with the trees. Thing is now, there's a wee tap here. So if you're going past the motorhome, you might want a wee tap, wouldn't you? None of the good is very old. I thought it was a Church of Ireland church, but that grave in the back looks like a Roman Catholic grave. I'll go and take a look here to see. Curious now. How did we see? The wee statues. No old graves here. That to me looks more like a Celtic grave. That doesn't anything wrong with Celtic graves. But it could be that he was a Protestant and married a Catholic. He dies first, and that's what she likes. Everybody picks their own. But look at the wee tractor reef. And the wee tractor reef, nice. I've never seen one of them. A lot of farmers around where I live. Wee red one. They call wee red tractors. Might be Ferguson's or something like that. So the grave is way far off the footpath, isn't it? There isn't a lot of space. Suppose they don't have many congregation now. Probably only there's 5 people coming on. So they plenty of land for them. Oh, there's your no water tap. You've got a water butt here. That's going to damage the stuff. See the stone behind getting all soaking wet. Bad idea that. Damage the church. The foundation are pretty nice. You can get the roof sorted out, next thing in the foundations go. Graveyard Road. Now that's probably no St. Column's Parish of Moville, Diocese of Day and Fo. No new graves can be going 12 feet of the church, that's the foundations. I've never seen instructions of a grave. Fees of the erection of headstones are set by a select vestry and approved. I've never seen instructions before on a graveyard. There must be a trouser man. Look at that wee cellar, look at that wee cellar in there. Hey, that's like something you see in Amityville Horror or something, isn't it? Wee ancient cast iron. Oh, you go in there, Pet, there's probably a crypt in there. How do Oh no, this way, honey. No. What's that? No. What age is this wee church? Any idea? I'll say it's open once a month probably. Come on now, Luna. There's a wee sign there in the front, but I don't think it opens very often. Well, that's I think that's a Church of Ireland church. That's a Church of Ireland.
Yes.
So
they are not open.
a lot of Church of Ireland, there's no very few Church of Ireland people live here now. But there's a chapel just down the road, and that would be open.
Okay.
But a Church of Ireland, I'd say it maybe opens once every 2 weeks. Wouldn't be open very often. So I'd say there's a chapel on down the road.
But it's very nice and...
I know that. That's why I'm not from here. I noticed it, that's why I took a wee walk around like.
Okay.
There's a wee graveyard behind, but they're not very old.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, like, but it's a nice wee looking church. But the wee sign there in the front tells you when the services are, like, but yeah. I'll say most of them wee churches don't open very often. Okay. Good luck. See the tourist. See what I didn't think of walking into the church. I felt embarrassed walking under the grounds. I couldn't go in for a look. I thought maybe it's a place once mass or something like that. What do we see? First Sunday. You see, look. First and second Sunday of the month they're in Greencastle. And the third and fourth Sunday of the month they're here. And the fifth Sunday of the month, as announced, so it depends how many people is still living, which one's got the most. So the one right there does the two churches, there's not enough of people to fill one church. So the fourth Sunday used to be Greencastle, but they changed it to Moville. So there must be maybe 2 people died in Greencastle, so that topped the balance for Moville. I would say you 5 or 6 people going on, I'll get. The one good thing you have about a Protestant and the Republic of Ireland, no boy get the car parked at the church. All the Roman Catholics, they're tied along this road for miles along this road. You scoot in for a wee quick, how do it? You scoot in for a wee quick mass, like, you'll be 10 minutes away from the front door. If you go to the Church of Ireland, I'll fully ever. A good excuse is to say you can't travel to relatives, you have to go every 2 weeks. As long as you hand in your wee envelope with the money, they don't mind if you come once a month. Just keep giving your wee envelope in. Probably direct debit now, wouldn't it? So why isn't that being there like it? Oh, it's probably direct debit now. They want to claim the tax back, do the covenant and all that thing. We're about to head into the big town centre here now, look how much turn I got pulled out. There's more turn happening than some of the road. The wilderness. Hey, we could call our house the wilderness. Well, that's a wee church hall, a wee school there. St Column's, what's the nice house now? It's got a something school. St Column's National School. Are they still using this as a school? I think they're still using this as a school, aren't they? Maybe pictures on the wall. How did you know the school now? There is like a community hall or something. It's hard to know, isn't it? There's no actual official signs outside. They're renovating it now at the minute. I don't think that's big enough for a school. There's the modern chapel now, like, it's not the same as the old churches, is it? It's more like a cinema building, a big square block. That must be the priest house there. Pretty big house in there. I'm saying that, there's probably 5 or 6 priests in there. Oh, they're busy, like. And unlike the Church of Ireland, they do work every day. Daily Mass, 10 AM. See, daily, that's on the go all the time here. I look at the building on the side. The building on the side is nice, the old building. So they built that, that's what a guy said they should do. Put the modern building onto the old building. But I wonder was there an old chapel there originally? Because you got the old accommodation block now, like the house, probably the house, that's probably offices. I said the busy these places here, lots of funerals and weddings, it's steady going. Sunday mass every morning 10 AM, visual mass on Saturday 7, Sunday mass 9, confessions, oh confessions were busy I tell you. 6:15 to 6:40, only half an hour, and you've got much time. You think the confessions would be the majority of the time. Some summers down here, I tell you. I was seeing used condoms all down in the Farm Beach. They've got speakers at the back, must be for the bells. Those speakers, that's about like you see in a mosque, isn't it? They must be chaining the bells out, electronic chain. You can't fit an old bronze bell, but it's all in a wee rope. Why not be friendly? So look, that goes away back, that building now. Don't know what to do in there, but it goes way back. It's all modern at the back, like. That must be all part of the same complex there. Methodist. That must be the Methodist church. They built a new church, haven't they? So that's a wee shop there at the front. A wee church hall and the church all in the wall. You have to try and get good value, don't they? There you are, let's see what Methodist Sunday service. So they're not in the same church every week. White Castle 10:30, June, July and August. And then Black must be in the middle of nowhere, 12 noon. So they don't be there every Sunday. Open in Methodist Hall, good as new shop. Why does the hall look so good? Oh, there must be a wee puppy here. Aye, wee local. I'd look at him, Lena. Look at the wee puppy. Oh, look, a wee puppy. Oh, look, Lena. You like that wee puppy? Aye. Right there. Hey, nice wee puppy, Lena. You like to meet puppies. Not when you meet puppies in their own houses in the dark. Lena would bark if she was stuck in her own garden. We're on the big turn stamp now. Go for white colour paints here, don't they? Takes the eyesight from you, you need sunglasses on. Maybe that's the hide that doesn't rain. I'd be interested to go into a paint shop here, wouldn't it? Do you know when you'd be going to B&Q and all these places, you have all your emulsion whites and greys and creams and all that. If you went into a paint shop here, it's going to be purple, blues, greens, it's going to be... You ever hardly find a ton of white paint on the shelf. How do you fancy getting some cups? 25 euros, somebody handed you as a gift. 25 euros for a lot of cups. Huh? What price is a house do you want? If you want to buy a house down here, what are they going for? That wee bungalow and a single garage, 275,000 euros. So what does a working class person buy here? Is there any normal the Huizenziger house there? No, it's not a Huizenziger house, it's 149,000 euros. It's a semi-detached private house built on a normal estate, so it's just a standard Huizenziger type layout like. So that's what the working man will have to try and afford down here. There, another one, 280,000 euros. wee bungalow by itself, 120,000 euros. That seems good value there. No garage in it, but it's on a wee field by itself. But that's probably top of a mountain somewhere. Wee townhouse, 130,000 euros for a townhouse. It looks a new townhouse, but still a lot of money for a wee townhouse, isn't it? You know, real front garden like. You know where they park? There's a parking space in front, but it's not your own. There now, ex-housing executive house. They've got a wee. I haven't done very much there. They have an extension on the back, 1-story extension on the back. 189,000 euros. Flat roof extension, but the next door neighbour put a 2-story extension on their house. That's the Celtic Tiger times, you see. They put on all these extensions. Their new housing development there, 450,000 euros for a house. But hey, look at that big house there. Impressive period style 5-bedroom house, 6,500 square feet, including rear covered swimming pool, standing on 3.6 acre site overlooking Loch Foyle. Offers an excess price 595,000 euros. It's even got a double garage. They didn't even mention a double garage. That's thrown in for free like. It's got a couple of wee street lights and all around it. But the grass is just lying. You need to have a donkey or something to keep your grass down. There's nothing in them acres. It's just a big house built on a field. Look, big oak staircase and all, big varnish, very shiny staircase. Don't like shiny wood like that. It reminds me of a coffin. I like wood, but not when it's shiny like that. Kitchen too, it's a wee bit outdated, the wood. Swimming pool's got a wooden roof on it. So the actual wood will put people off. Well, the house looks pretty new. But when you go to colours of wood, people are very picky on colours of wood. Swimming pool there's lying empty, with a wee ring in it. I haven't even got water in the swimming pool. One out in it. So if you're looking for a house with a swimming pool and all, overlooking Loch Foyle, there's one here available. God knows what the rates would cost in that house. Yellow heated. The wee town is buzzing like it's buzzing. On there. That's a pretty old building over there. I wonder what it is. Big double windows on one side. I wonder what that would have been there. What is wee old street here? Look, this looks a wee old street, doesn't it? And this is about the tours. These guys don't show you like. You might even see a local rat running out in front of you. Old barn style buildings there. No idea to see what they were like. That's an old building now. You see from the sides all painted. Look at the back how rough it is. That's it, you get behind buildings, you get a better idea of their age. The old things for the electric cables, the telephone, electric power cables on the side. And a wee garage there, wee Harkin and Sons. I imagine the wee cars used to be fixed in there. Any Morris Miners and things like that. That was the people with money used to call into that place at one time. I did, but you know, I did blacksmithing all that. You think some of them buildings will still survive here. Oh, look at that big modern place. Boy, selling cars is up market. There's no old mill type of building. WM Norris and Sons. That's for sale, is it? No, it's fertiliser. This is fertiliser. Old chicken wire and bars over the windows. That's the way done it years ago. Before laminated glass and stuff. Iron bar until you had a fire, you'd no way out. Heading towards the touristy bit again now, Pip. There we allotments over there. That's somebody's garden. I caught the rush hour, didn't I? I caught in a traffic jam now. There's one of them Toblerone stone walls. You buy your blocks and it actually holds up blankets and all, but you don't cement them together, you glue them together. So that's what it looks like when it's built up. I got a brilliant job. If you can work Lego, you can work one of them. What's the Moville though? Well, that's the wee shelters there. We did the walk this morning. Wee fishing boats. Don't know what the lighthouse is, that might be. We'll check the harbour later, see if we see that lighthouse. Oh, that's not the lighthouse, that's the gate for the ships. Church of Ireland steeple. There must be a wee cross here somewhere, everything across. That side of the village there now, that's all modern buildings going that way. Well, down this side here, Pep, down this side. Do you want to cross over? I'm going to cross over there. Oh, do a wee bit of DIY in there. That look interesting there. One of the wee rivers, something. The river is down there. Look at that old building and all. If you go down there, probably, no, it's all private. But it looks interesting, doesn't it? It looks interesting. That's nice there, where that house is stored back there in the store. You see, they're probably got damp-proof course and all in there. They can afford to do that. Right. All these other houses had to be plastered because they fell off the damp. I'll tell you what, for a wee holiday place, there's very little flowers and all here now. I don't know what the population is. I don't know what the rates the council take in. But you think for the number of shops, even if each shop has one wee basket of flowers outside it, you think you can have a wheel of flowers. I'll check the main street again, but even the pubs could, a pub over there got a few flower baskets. The only thing is he has his canopy out and the wee flowers ain't getting no sunlight. Cards, gifts and flowers. Looks like they're all closed, late shops. So it must be only about 5 o'clock. Must be later. No shops open. But I find a lot of times in the Republic, there's a wild lot of beauty places. Women have the money. See when it comes to nail bars and stuff like that. Seems to be them that's keeping town centres going. You see our gifts and cards, that's women. And they're shopping in there. There's no front door to that building there, like. Why did it take a look? Look. Why did it take a look? Yeah, I don't think so. My mom will go this way. It's hard to know, isn't it? There's no gateway signs or nothing, you don't know. But why is there no entrance to a bug in that? That must be the back of it. It's not used now, look. It's all flats and all. See all the water meters? So a lot of times we turn them into separate accommodation. It's all split up. These roads, the main street, but see compared to Buncrana, like. Buncrana was my #1 wee town in Donegal. Great wee town, like, for walking and all. You got a pub, you have to go to Buncrana. Right there. That's the back of the yard, that old building we've seen. I've seen the paddock cars. So if you went through there now, it's got a wee summer house and all that. But, see, they have a thing here for baskets of flowers. They just don't have no baskets of flowers. Car set. New car shop. We got dusty right now. One fire truck and a car. There's a thing in there like an old fashioned wagon wheel. That'd be an old pump. Must be an antique one there, is it? Look, an old pump. You ran with that, you wouldn't tow it with a horse, you pushed it. A pump thing using a stately home or something like that there. Maybe that's something at the side. Are you trying to get shelter now, are you? Huh? $1.68 now for diesel over here. You see, there's Grand Crow Hall. That must have been an old church. We've all Presbyterian. Never known Presbyterians have a church that shaped there, you know. I'll take a look. It's unusual for Presbyterians to have a church that shape. 1863. So they have a Sunday service every week. A lot of Presbyterians around here. Must be at least 10 of them. All welcome. The Presbyterians, they're not under stained glass or nothing, you see. See, probably the Church of Ireland chapels are stained glass because people couldn't read. And the stained glass was supposed to tell you a story. This is what my thinking like. But Presbyterians were an educated bunch. And that's the difference between the Presbyterians. They were brought up to be educated. Even if you're poor, they want you to be educated. So they could read the Bible. I think they were encouraged to read the Bible. Well, the Church of Ireland and Roman Catholics would have been Latin. If they went to the service, you wouldn't have had a clue what the priest or telling was saying. Like, you just say, I agree, and hand your soul over type of thing. Our Presbyterians, they educate themselves. Another dump in the grass in there. That would have been an important wee shelter one time. Imagine about that. That would have been important in this day. Now just used for dumping grass. One don't know it's made of stone. That is stone there. It's about the break, look. It's creaking under the weight of them big trees and on top of them anti-hard trees. They just don't crap in it. They need better if they put the oil storage tank in there, wouldn't it? And put a wee steel door on. So the glass is tinted. There's no pictures, but it's tinted. They seen the Church of Ireland ones, you see, they're like glass nice, all nice. And they weren't allowed the stained glass stuff now. But they were tinted and they got a wee bit of coloured glass in. See the foundations there, like. I don't even see the foundations showing off a church, is it? That's the foundations there coming out. That shouldn't be seen. The main big wonder there, a big altar behind that. That's what he's shouting down to them. You're going to hell. If you're not born again, you're going to hell. I don't know why one bother going to church to be told that, like. If you're going to hell, why bother turning up? Take the day off. Orange Hall over there, 2011. So that must be the clergyman's house up there, you imagine it's close. Just check the price of this fuel now when we're here, because I don't understand. As a couple of service stations down below is $1.96 for diesel. They're displaying the diesel price and the sterling price, and sure enough the €2 is more expensive, but the 168 is as cheap as the exchange rate is going to be on the diesel further down. So they're giving us special discount for sterling users. Not often to do that. So if you're paying in sterling, you get a bit cheaper than the people paying in euros. So I'll type that on my phone now. How long do we see here then? We'll type that into the phone. Because I don't like getting ripped off. I like using a credit card. No, I know I'm getting my money's worth. Sometimes when these ones convert sterling over, you don't get your money's worth. But I don't understand. The pump goes click, and it's always an even price. See if you go to Muff, you're never going to get that's £20, 23p. Oh, it's £20, it's £21, it's £25. You know, it seems to all how the pump clicks out, it's always an even number. I don't trust them. So I like to use a credit card when I can. Oh well, it's Google here now. Well, it's Google will tell me. Google, if I was to pay the £2 or €2 now my credit card, I'll be charged $1.73. Well, if I was to get the on further down, at 190 something, it comes out at 168. But if I'm paying in sterling, they're giving me 168. So I'd have to pay sterling there to get the 168. I'm not going to get it with my credit card. You have to check these things out, like. But 163 is cheap, isn't it? Circle K, but some of these boys can be dodgy diesel, like. Circle K should be alright. But some of these other ones, you have to watch them. But the only thing is now, I'm going there and say sterling, I've got about £100. I need to make sure I don't go over £100. Come on now, Luna. 168. I was in there once, that shop's very busy shop. Very busy. If you live in Moville and you want something for your dinner and you need it, that's the shop you go to there. Very busy. It's not just a service station. Oh, lots of customers buying stuff. Ice creams and everything. You get it all in there. I think maybe you have a gas on the centre. It's a centre store, but it's a very busy centre store. I go to the fire station again and the battery went on. Why don't I put it on somewhere dry? I really like that wee dry spot, don't you, Pet? Oh, you do. Quigley's Point, 3 kilometres. Very by Quigley's Point, it's very like it is something. I mean, nothing there. There is nothing at Quigley's Point. A couple of buildings, but it's a place to drive through if you blink. But the name sounds so familiar, Quigley's Point. I don't think, it's not even a point you go out to see nothing. You know, I don't know why. One of my name just stands out. But there's a big wide pavement down the side here. There's a big grand pavement over the side. There's a big hotel. There's a freight carriage. What price is a freight car? Anybody want to know what price a freight car is? And Moville. Hey, not much selection, is there? You're going there and hang it off for the day, it's going to bring out the same car. Right. Spray model only available. I have a wee catalogue. But you're not going to get my test drives, are you? I'll say, anybody's got a wee fake car and you want a set of wipers, oh, here, order them for you. You know what, we'll just go up here, we'll go up the main street. I will have to make this do, we'll go down in the highway down the wee side street. Then we'll go on the picnic tables, them seats. That's like a transformer there, boys. Flick forward into the picnic table. That's something I don't understand allowed there. There's white out tables and roads, the wee fence. There's nothing stopping a car hitting you. Even if you were to put a decking on the road, higher up, curb height. If that car's handbrake went off now, just roll over them. You know, even, I don't know, it just seems dangerous. It's an accident waiting to happen there. Somebody's sitting in the back there, car, and the car rolls forward. There's nothing on the main street, look, she's getting some stuff in here. Must have some wee boy dog hopping down here, plus against the wall. And a grand old house on its day there. And people want to see the main street, you know.
Right, go on.
What's the cost of wee stuff? €2 for a wee rock for a leprechaun, or €5 for a mug of sheep. They've all rock 120. Not too bad, you know. Now go down the next wee street, down the next street. That'll be the main street, more or less complete then. I missed a wee bit out in the top, just a wee bit. Yeah, wee shower down there, boss. Right. Definitely a lot of pain going on this main street here. I'm in even my dogs. I'm going to the dog at night. Now you want an ice cream, malted ice cream. €2.40 for regular, €2.90 for large. No, never fussed with scoop. I like cupped ice cream. These mattresses here, look at that there, moisture protector, 1600. That sounds like Harry Potter's broom, doesn't it? A moisture protector, 1600. Pocket, eh? Energizer. See if a mattress I got there, you get up in the morning, I'll tell you. You won't want to go caravan, you want to go get up to your work if you have a mattress like that. What price is a mattress? What's the going rate? Spinal Guard 2000 pocket. Oh, yeah, that's the ultimate there. Spinal Guard. Spinal Guard 2000 pocket sprung mattress. Special offer at the minute. I'll tell you, look, special offer. Was €799, now €399. I'll tell you what, I haven't got a clue what they like. The writing and all looks nice, doesn't it? Eh? Gel Memory Master. Gel and Memory Mistress wouldn't sound the same, would it? I think so. Prostitute or something dead. Master. Dominance. Eh? Irish Dreams Luxury Mattress Co. That could be a wee bit of baloney there, like. Doesn't look as luxurious as the rest now. I enjoy it. It looks softer than linen. Linen's job wet. I could hug that mattress more so than winter. But that one, that Irish Dreams, it looks a bit rougher. I've hugged my girl. Go and hug that there. I've never studied a mattress before. I haven't bought too many mattresses in my time. That's nights. So they must be stoppers of nights. Dunree Pocket Sprung Mattress, Irish Dreams. New grains. So that's all Dunree Forts, new grains. So these Irish made mattresses, or Irish labelled mattresses, are trying to use Irish names that have nothing to do with mattresses, like. You know, Dunree was a fort where you shot people and killed them, like. New grains, that's a burial passage tomb. The mattress contains the finest carefully sourced materials, China, and components manufactured to provide extreme, unrivaled comfort and support for stress-free sleep.
I'll show you the gala.
But how can you have a stress sleep? You're asleep but you don't sleep. Are they claiming that you don't get nightmares with that one? The other ones now, they're not making no claims. They just look luxurious. Spinal guard now, that's a bit of a claim. Spinal guard. So they're trying to say that energizer is a risk you could damage your spine. Posture protector. Posture protector and spinal guard. I would say spinal guard is one above posture. It's hard to know, guys, hard to know. We'll go with the price. The price will tell us. The posture protector is €350 and the spinal guard is $399. So the spinal guard, that's the one to go for. So I would say the spinal guard. No need for doctors and all. Get any doctors here. See, some women can go out looking at toilet pole. I'm looking at mattresses. You just don't know what you're going out looking at when you're out. So don't know. Don't know. I look it's one for somebody there. Don't like the colour. Somebody dropped the ice cream on the flake. Maybe why she doesn't see it. Look, she's homing in on it, she's homing in on it. Come in the ice cream, somebody's up the flake. I'm going mad with a flake like that, going hyper. Right, so we've done the loop of the whole town now. We'll go around now to the wee park here. Well, that's the private accommodation there. Steps there now.